Hello and welcome to another trip report. This trip report will be about the Wiederline, that's a railway connection between Leer in Germany and Groningen in the Netherlands. So in this video I will show you the railway station of Leer, also the railway station of Weener, in English you say Weener, what is another railway station in Germany on this route. And of course I explain the train and show you some views from the train. Since 2015 there are no direct trains anymore on this route because a ship has destroyed a bridge. I will explain you more about this in the video. I also did some really cool drone shots in this video, so I will show you the bridge from the air as well, and I actually flew through it. Pretty awesome. Anyway, there will be some awesome drone shots in this video. Like I always say, when you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up on YouTube when you like this video. When you have any questions regarding the video, just write them in the comments below. And of course, well, I think that's about it. I talk too much. Let's roll the intro.
Because you can't do the entire route by train, there will be for the entire route or partially buses on this route. Because these are railway placement buses and at Groningen they do depart on the bus platform, you will also find a point where you can touch in and out with your OV chip card. This train is being officially operated by Arriva, so you need to touch in with Arriva. You can find the point where you can touch in with your OV chip card in front of the bus stop, and this is located right next to the kiosk store. You can't miss the kiosk. I described the situation as it is in August in 2020. So this might be changing very soon because the station of Groningen is being refurbished big time right now. First, I will go with direct buses between Groningen and Leer. And right after that I will go back with the bus from Leer to Weener, and from Weener I will take the train back to Groningen. When you're interested in the railway station of Groningen, check out my video I did on the route from Groningen to Borkum, a German island. In the video I will explain everything to you as I go from one point to another point. And I start off by showing and explain you the buses that are being used for the direct line Leer-Groningen and the other way around. These buses are different from the railway placement buses that will go between Leer and Weener. I will explain you a bit more later on in the video where I will use a map to explain things to you. The buses for the direct line Leer-Groningen and Groningen-Leer are touring car buses operated by Arriva Touring. These buses are pretty okay, but well, I just prefer trains. In trains you have more space to move and well, more space in general. The leg space here is so-so, although I do have to say I'm a very tall guy. You'll find very small tray tables, but the best thing, you will find USB points you can use to charge your devices. Obviously, trains can take much more people than buses, even though the trains on this route are not that big. Therefore, when these buses run between Groningen and Leer, they will not use one bus, but they will use two or more buses at the same time. At least when I was here. And this was a necessary thing as well. As you can see, a lot of people wanted to go to Groningen from Leer. Well, I showed you the buses, and the buses are what you may expect of long distance buses. Although there are more comfortable buses out there. And now I'm at the railway station of Leer anyway, I will start off by showing you this railway station. At the front you will find a parking spot for bikes and also a pick-up and drop-off zone for railway passengers by car, as well as a taxi stand. Pretty close to the railway station you'll find the parking grass and also a car rental company. The city center of Leer ain't far away from here. The railway station of Leer has been categorized as a Railway 3 railway station, what means it's a local railway junction and you'll find some long distance trains. Within the main hall you will find one vending machine and a point where you can touch in and out with your Dutch OV chip card, and you can also buy train tickets for the Netherlands over here. In the main hall you will find some lockers where you can store luggage, a photo booth and some vending machines where you can buy train tickets for the German state-owned railway company DP. There's also a small shop where you can buy some magazines and snacks and drinks, and this tunnel will guide you to the tracks 2 and 4. There's one TV screen that will host information about departing trains, and you find a Reisezentrum where you can buy tickets at a desk. Within this railway station you also find a restaurant what can also function like a warm waiting room in the winter time. Although the terrace looks also pretty nice, at least in the summertime when the sun is out. Before 2015, when these trains were still running between Leer and Groningen, the trains from Groningen terminated at track number 2. There's still some evidence about this, because you can see a point where you can touch in and out with your Dutch OV chip card over here. Well, the tracks ain't that special. Of course, you will find big information screens about departing trains from here, and well, that's basically it. Time to go to the front of the railway station and to go to the bus stop. Announcements from where you can find the rail replacement bus are being made within this railway station as well. And well, time to go there. Of course, you will find lots of local buses from here as well. And pretty close to the bus stop you will also find a park and ride. By the way, the rail replacement bus from Leer to Groningen does have another stop as the rail replacement bus from Leer to Weener. This is where the rail replacement bus to Groningen departs from, so this will be at the side. And the rail replacement bus to Weener will just be a local bus that will have the function as a rail replacement bus as well. Because this is just a local or city bus, there ain't much to tell about these buses. So from here I will show you a tiny bit of views from the bus to the railway station of Weener. The railway station of Weener is just very small. Before I continue, show you the railway station, the trains and the views from the train between Weener and Groningen, I will explain you a little bit more and of course also show you the bridge over here. This is a picture I took of the European railway map. By the way, you will find more European railway maps, and I will try to make sure you can find a link in the description below the video on a place where you can buy this. I know at least one spot where you can buy these maps online, and I'll do my very best to find a spot where you can buy the other European railway map as well. Anyway, let's go back to the video. This is a picture of this area. This video is about the line from Groningen to Leer, and as you can see there's a dotted line between Weener and Leer. This is all because this happened in 2015. I mean, how on earth can you miss a bridge? This means there is no train traffic possible anymore on a line that was getting more and more popular. And apart from the railway track, this bridge also hosted a bicycle path that was really popular for commuters. This is how it looks nowadays. This could have been rebuilt because it's been 5 years since the accident. And look at this. Because the insurance company of the shipping company was not insured for this amount of damage, the taxpayer will be paying for the new bridge at the end. Even after 2 years there has no decision been made about rebuilding the bridge or make a complete new bridge. A couple of months after the accident, a Dutch engineering company went here and they made a calculation that it would be possible to rebuild this bridge within 1.5 years. And it's been 4.5 years since this Dutch engineering company went here. and this is the current status as it is right now. Because of the very strong water flow at the river and because there is quite a lot of traffic of bigger vessels that will pass here, building a new bridge is not that easy. The old situation used to be that the bridge was pretty narrow, especially for bigger vessels and also a shipyard that was a little bit down the river. This bridge was pretty annoying. And of course, I understand that it will take more time when you need to build a completely new bridge and you need to make some decisions. But I mean, it's 5 years since the accident. I can't repeat this enough. It's a very long time and there are still no trains running on a route that was getting more and more popular. The Dutch also proposed to pay for a very big part for the new bridge if the new bridge would have 2 tracks. So eventually this will be way cheaper for the Germans, but the Germans refused. They still want to keep this line single track and of course the bridge would also be single track. This is how the new bridge is going to look like, and when it's going according to plan, finally, this bridge will be finished in 2024. Well, as things are going right now, I don't know if that's going to be the case, but the plan is at this moment that they will start demolishing the old bridge by 2022 and the new bridge will be finished by 2024. They will keep the style of the old bridge as you can see here. The new bridge will become a swing bridge and this is gonna be one of the biggest swing bridges you can find in northwestern Europe. Because more vessels will be able to pass this point at the same time and the bridge can open and close faster than the old bridge, there will be more capacity for trains on this route as well. This bridge allows 2 trains on both directions per hour. However, there's one thing pretty much everyone agrees on. It takes way too much time before this situation has been fixed. The bridge is a part of a new railway line that will connect the city of Groningen with the city of Bremen. Well, basically this is just connecting the local train between Bremen and Leer to the local train between Groningen and Leer, so just make one train out of it. It's planned that these trains will run from 2030, so that will be 6 years after the bridge has been finished. Right now you have to change trains at the railway station of Leer. When I'm still making videos in about 10 years time from now, I will definitely make a trip report on this. And when I still make trip reports in about 4 years time from now, and this will go according to plan, I will also make a trip report on the direct train between Groningen and Leer. I've been on these trains once, that was in 2013. Anyway, I will go back to the point where I stopped, filming the route and start to talk about the bridge. I will go back to the railway station of Weener, where I arrived by bus. Actually, when I walked between the bridge and the railway station, I found out that the town of Weener is actually pretty nice and cute. It didn't feel much alive though, but well, the COVID-19 virus might have something to do with this. Right next to the railway station of Weener you will find a big house, and I think this used to be a warehouse for cargo trains. There's also an abandoned track right next to the railway station. But this is the way you have to walk from the railway station to the bus stop or the other way around. This railway station has been marked as a category 7 railway station. What is the lowest ranked railway station you can find in Germany? Maybe some request stops might be lower, but well, there's no official lower rank. You find vending machines of both the German and the Dutch railway companies, and you can also touch in and out with your Dutch OV chip card. The information and SOS points you can find at this railway station is typical for Dutch railway stations. It's also linked to the Dutch system. A lot of category 7 railway stations in Germany don't even have a vending machine. But this railway station does have 2 German and Dutch vending machines, and this is pretty unique. And what you can see here is the train coming in from the Netherlands that well is not able to go across the bridge, so it will go back again to the Netherlands. Trains on this route are the GTW trains made by Stadler. I also did a trip report on the line from Groningen to Borkum, and these trains are exactly the same. These trains will be refurbished very soon, because there are no new trains yet at the moment I did show this video. I will show you the old livery. And as you can see here, for this specific line they do have dedicated trains that do have special colors for this specific railway line. Apart from the refurbishment, new trains have been ordered for this railway line, and those trains are the type Flirt made by Stadler. I don't know if these Flirt trains will also run to Germany soon or not. As you can see, on the part that is pointing to Germany on these trains, they do have the German flag, and on the part that is pointing to the Netherlands, you will find the Dutch flag. I don't know if the new livery will also have these flags on the train, because I already did a truck report on a non-refurbished train. Well, that's exactly the same, and these trains will be refurbished very soon. I will only give you a very quick review of these trains. Basic route information will be shown at these screens over here. Free Wi-Fi is available. Garbage cans can be found near the entrances and the exits. Most chairs do come in a coach/aeroplane composition, but you also find some chairs facing each other. In this case, you find a small table with a garbage can at the side. Of course, you'll find overhead luggage racks where you can store luggage. You'll find an engine room between some of these carriages, and the engine will be way more energy efficient after the refurbishment of these trains. This is something that will probably have the biggest impact. Near the first class you'll find some folding chairs, and this is some space where you can park bikes. This is also where you find the toilets. The first class, at this moment looks like this. There is not that much difference. The biggest difference is probably that you will find power plugs and leather chairs over here. After the refurbishment of these trains, the general comfort level will be higher and there will be no first class anymore. When you like to see more details about these non-refurbished trains as you can find them at this moment in 2020, check out my video on the route from Groningen to Borkum. At the moment I do have a video on the new or refurbished trains that will run on this route. I will make sure there will be a link in the description of this video. For the last tiny bit of this video I will show you some views between Weener and the railway station of Groningen in the Netherlands.
I hope you like this video. When you like it, please give me a thumbs up on YouTube. And like I said in the introduction, when you like to see more train related videos, subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to hit the bell button so you get notified when I upload new videos. See you on my next video.